Kaia Gerber and Austin Butler's breakup may have come as a surprise to some, but for keen observers, the signs of trouble had been building for months. While the couple initially appeared deeply in sync, their public interactions gradually changed, hinting at an underlying shift in their relationship. From fewer joint appearances to a noticeable lack of social media engagement, subtle clues suggested that they were drifting apart. Though neither Kaia nor Austin publicly addressed their split immediately, the gradual decline in affectionate moments and the challenges of balancing their demanding careers may have played a role in their breakup. Here's a closer look at the signs that fans may have missed along the way. The pressure of public scrutiny. Being in a high-profile relationship meant that Kaia and Austin were constantly under public scrutiny, with every interaction, appearance, and absence analyzed by fans and the media. While some celebrity couples manage to navigate the pressures of fame with ease, the relentless attention can become overwhelming, adding unnecessary stress to an already complex relationship. For Kaia and Austin, even the smallest disagreements or changes in their dynamic had the potential to spark rumors and speculation, making it difficult to handle personal matters privately. The lack of privacy may have intensified any existing tensions, as they had to balance their personal emotions with the external narratives being created about their relationship. Public expectations and media-driven assumptions can create additional pressure, forcing a couple to either constantly reassure the public of their bond or retreat from the spotlight altogether. Over time, the strain of maintaining a sense of normalcy in such an environment may have taken its toll, making it increasingly difficult for them to nurture their relationship in an authentic and pressure-free way. The weight of constant speculation, coupled with their already demanding careers, could have contributed to emotional exhaustion, ultimately impacting their ability to sustain their connection. Age and life stage differences. The nearly decade-long age gap between Kaia Gerber and Austin Butler may have played a role in shaping the dynamics of their relationship. While age differences don't necessarily determine the success or failure of a relationship, they can influence perspectives on life, priorities, and long-term goals. At 23, Kaia was still in a phase of self-exploration, focusing on her rapidly growing modeling career, discovering personal passions, and defining her identity both professionally and personally. This period of life is often marked by change, experimentation, and evolving aspirations. Austin, at 33, was at a different life stage, having already navigated much of his early career struggles and likely seeking more stability and long-term direction. With his career reaching new heights, particularly after his breakthrough performance in Elvis, he may have been more focused on solidifying his future, both professionally and personally. These differences in life stages could have resulted in misaligned expectations, with Kaia embracing the excitement and fluidity of her 20s, while Austin might have been looking for a deeper sense of commitment or structure. Over time, these varying outlooks and priorities may have contributed to a growing disconnect, making it challenging to sustain a long-term relationship despite their mutual affection. Demanding and conflicting careers. Kaia and Austin's demanding careers placed significant strain on their ability to spend quality time together, ultimately creating challenges in maintaining their relationship. As a top model, Kaia was constantly on the move, traveling across the globe for prestigious fashion weeks, high-profile photo shoots, and international campaigns. Her career required a high level of commitment, with unpredictable schedules and frequent relocations. At the same time, Austin's rise to stardom, particularly after his critically acclaimed performance in Elvis, meant that he was fully immersed in his acting career. Long filming schedules, intensive role preparations, and extensive promotional tours often kept him away for months at a time. Long-distance relationships are difficult under any circumstances, but when both individuals are at the peak of their professions, finding time for each other becomes an even greater challenge. Their conflicting schedules likely left little room for shared moments, making it increasingly difficult to nurture their connection. While they may have made efforts to balance their personal and professional lives, the demands of their careers may have ultimately taken precedence. The physical separation, combined with the pressures of their respective industries, may have contributed to a gradual emotional disconnect, making it harder for them to sustain the closeness they once shared. Contrasting lifestyles and career demands. The demands of Kaia and Austin's various careers may have unintentionally put a strain on their relationship, despite the fact that both Kaia and Austin have achieved success in their own careers. During the course of her modeling career, Kaia maintained a hectic lifestyle that included high-profile runway shows, travel to several countries, and ongoing interaction with the fast-paced milieu of the fashion industry. She maintained a strong presence in the media and attended exclusive designer events, which kept her in the public eye at all times. On the other hand, Austin's employment as an actor frequently required him to immerse himself in extended film productions, sometimes in remote areas with little contact to the outside world. This was a requirement that he regularly fulfilled. It is possible that the dramatic differences in their work responsibilities have resulted in the formation of a natural split between them, making it challenging for them to have a steady routine or to spend time together that is meaningful. During the time that Kaia was thriving in the ever-evolving and dynamic world of fashion, Austin's trade required him to concentrate, maintain discipline, and spend periods of time alone. The fact that their occupations were so different from one another could have resulted in a disconnection in their day-to-day lives, making it difficult for them to find areas of agreement and maintain the same level of intimacy that they had previously experienced. Possibly, over the course of time, these contrasts contributed to the development of an emotional distance that became progressively more challenging to overcome. Signs of growing distance. Over time, both fans and media outlets began to observe a distinct change in the dynamic between Kaia and Austin, fueling speculation about the state of their relationship. Initially known for their affectionate public displays and strong presence in each other's lives, the couple seemed to undergo a noticeable shift, marked by a decline in joint appearances and social media interactions. Unlike some celebrity pairs who deliberately keep their relationships private, Kaia and Austin had previously shared glimpses of their bond through red carpet events, casual outings, and heartfelt posts. However, as time passed, these moments became increasingly rare, raising questions about whether they were experiencing personal struggles. The lack of public affection, fewer shared experiences, and an overall sense of emotional and physical distance suggested that their once flourishing connection might have been weakening. This gradual change hinted that underlying issues were beginning to surface, leaving fans to wonder whether their relationship was facing inevitable challenges or if they had chosen to shift their dynamic behind closed doors. Conclusion. While Kaia Gerber and Austin Butler never publicly addressed the details of their breakup, the signs were there for those paying close attention. From their increasingly separate public lives to the challenges posed by their demanding careers, it became clear that maintaining their relationship may have become more difficult over time. Factors such as their age gap, long-distance commitments, and the pressures of fame likely contributed to their eventual split. While fans may have been saddened by the news, the clues leading up to their breakup suggest that it was a gradual process rather than a sudden decision. In the end, both Kaia and Austin continue to focus on their respective careers, proving that sometimes, even the most admired relationships run their natural course. Thanks for watching and subscribing channel.